My name is Rochelle Wilkerson. I am one of the supervisors for the Division of Early Childhood Education. I have been with the district for 23 years. Wellness has always been important to me. When I had my children, I was considered obese, and I just really wanted to be a better model for them. We have generational diabetes in my family as well as obesity. So my wellness journey, I would say, started with really weight loss and just getting more active. As things happened, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in July of 2020. And then I also was a victim of a random violent crime that resulted in a traumatic head injury, a traumatic brain injury. But rather than look at it as like more of a deficit model, I decided to look at it more as how can I use my experiences to change the way I think, the way that I respond, what kind of leader I am, and how important wellness is in making those changes in my life. I think prior it was more physiological. It was about, losing weight, getting stronger, eating better. Now it's become a comprehensive part of my life. It was very humbling. I had to utilize some of the strategies that I used with children when I taught students with multiple disabilities in my daily life. We talk a lot about picture schedules, visual schedules. I had a visual schedule on how to do my makeup in the morning. Something as simple as having a soft blanket. One of the therapies that I used was called restorative prompting. And what I found is that when everything is working at their balance, I am at my most successful. And that we need to support each other's health and wellness. My leadership style has been really focusing more on the social emotional wellness of my staff, and also letting them know that it's okay to take care of themselves. So whether you're a custodian, a bus driver, itinerant teacher, we are here to support each other. All it takes is an understanding and an acknowledgement that we need to support each other's health and wellness, and that it needs to be a priority in what we do. I've had some amazing leaders that goes all the way back to when I was a teacher. At Parsons, I was able to work with Dr. Nispeka by having the fitness classes there. Then moving on to Georgian Heights, did a color run, and we were all covered in the chalk and the powder, but it was wonderful. Our PTA was so helpful and involved. We had our cooking demos there, which I loved. I've always loved to cook. Even something as simple as having access to bottled water. I worked with Sandy Donald at that time to make sure that we could have bottle fillers in the buildings. I've been encouraged to really focus on some of those things that bring me peace and joy, like cooking. Recently, I was part of the favorite chef competition presented by Carla Hall, and I was blessed and honored enough to get to fourth place in my group. But that's the one thing that I want everyone to leave with, that I want everyone to get supported in the way that they need. Our staff deserves that. We deserve that. That's what we need to focus on because it matters. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Stay tuned for next week's Wellness Wednesday video.